What up, everybody? It's your boy Con Greenlow, back at it again after months of absence. I'm on PC now, hooray! But no one cares about that. What you're here for is the title. So here is what. How did they? I don't know, and I don't care. The point of this is that you're never gonna have to worry about food production again, and we're gonna go through this step by step. So first off, Doom and Guilds. You're gonna want these guys. All right, if you want these guys. They are, they're around these areas in the map. I believe, yeah, they're still everywhere. Daytime or nighttime, they're the same exact places. You're going to get at least two of them, male, female. If not, if like two male, two female, whatever, then you'll have to change gender with the pallet surgery table, or you have to get another one, whatever. And then you just get a whole bunch of cakes, preferably vegetable cakes, right here, because this will cause them to make 2 eggs at once. And then you'll have a max condensed grintail, which as you see down there, whenever you pick up a pal egg, it'll have a 75% chance of receiving an extra egg. I didn't do this initially, but there's like a grintail boss down around there, but right around here is where you mainly find them as normal enemies, though they'll be a little bit higher leveled, like level 30 to 40, something like that. So if you want to, you could fight the level 17 boss here, and he respawns every hour, and then you could just get 2 of these guys and then breed them. But if you're further in the game, and by the time you do breeding at level 30, 40, you shouldn't be that far off, then this is more prudent to just go over here and capture a bunch of them. But yeah, you have a couple of options. But yeah, here's where they are, in case you need to get more of these. I should have shown that in the original video, but I didn't, but I spliced it all together. I love being on PC. You'll then take all the eggs, and then you will go over to your incubators, preferably the bigger ones, because you're going to need the room. And then boom, you just have to wait. We'll be back in a minute. And we're back! Okay. Now you just collect them all. You got all your Doomon guilds. Hooray, hooray, hooray. It's whatever. Okay, now, for the next step, you either can keep getting more of them, which you probably should. You want at least 100 of them. But for the sake of the video, we're just going to skip to the next step. Which the next step will actually just be selling them. You're going to go to any place where you can sell your pals, any pal merchants. In this case, we're going to go to the small settlement. And then here's the pal merchant. And look, if you see this 100, 300, 3,000, 2,000, even the big stuff like 9,000, 8,000, even the best one I got is 35,000, this Jet Dragon, which I'll admit he's not even fully condensed, so you could probably sell for a shit ton more. But as you can see, these also sell for a shit ton more. The bosses sell for a lot, which you don't necessarily need the extra things. The bosses sell for a lot, but you don't necessarily need to get them. If you do, you can get Bronze Cherry and Bronze Cherry Aquas. They'll have like a better chance of making alphas. But like with the Grintail, you just fully condense them and put them in your party if you want the alphas. Otherwise, just you can get the normal ones, and they sell for almost 20 grand. And that's just it. You get those, you sell these, right? And, yeah, let's just sell them. Alright, now you're going to take all your money, every last bit of it, and we're going to head on over to Dune Shelter. It has to be Dune Shelter because this is where the specific merchant is that you want. May as well, like, if you can capture them, cool. If not, just come over here. And then you're going to buy an equal amount of latest intermediate. Particular case will buy 4,999. Then we're going to buy 4,999. And then we're going to be stuck doing this. Oh boy, I'll meet you guys back at this. I'll meet you guys back at base. Alrighty. Once you're back at your base, you just go to whatever cookery you have. In this case, I have the best one. And you make these. These are salads. And then you make as many as you can. Hopefully you can make at least 6,000, because you want 2,000 for each base and base settings. The base settings are 3 bases in a world. You can change this up to, I believe, 20 bases or 10 bases or something like that. I don't think you would ever need that many, 4 or 5 maybe max. Regardless, you want at least 2,000 for each base, if not more. So you're going to need to, sell for a lot of money and shit. And then there you go. You just buy these and have these made. It's going to take a while. While those salads are cooking, here are cold food boxes. You're going to want these to make sure your salads last as long as possible. Of course, that will mean you're going to... I don't care about a fucking rate. That does mean you're going to need an additional ice pallet to keep your food box cold. So that is something to take note of. But anyway, as you can see, I've already loaded this one up with quite a few salads. And it will last quite a while. I don't even think this guy's level 10 cooling, but who knows. But the point is that once you get your salads and you put them in there you go. If you're wondering what the honey is for, if you have a garden with lettuce and tomatoes and stuff, if you don't want them putting your food in your food bowls, you're going to want stuff like cavern mushrooms or honey, food that doesn't expire, and then put them in the additional item slots. So that only the one food item you want is going to be here, like in this case, salad. But this is only if you're actually growing lettuce and tomatoes for this purpose, because you can absolutely do this, but I think it's just faster to, get Dumont Guild and have him, sell a whole bunch of him so you can get a whole bunch of salads, period. Because I think it's a lot faster and a lot quicker, because then you're going to have thousands and thousands of salads and you don't have to wait. Like, I've been planting these fucking lettuces and tomatoes for a while, and I've probably only been able to make 4,000 or 5,000 salads. Whereas, as you can see, I'm already getting almost exactly what I've made within that entire time frame. And I've been playing this data for like 80-something hours, and the last 10, 15, 20 hours, I've been growing these lettuce and tomatoes. So it's a lot faster this way. It really is. But yeah, then there you go. You will never have to worry about salads. As soon as your salads start to get low in your bases, you just, start to breed more Dumont Guilds, and there you go. It's also just a good way to get money, an infinite amount of money that you really, like, why bother making the fucking money counterfeit machine that I don't even have, because I don't need it, because I have Dumont Guilds. But yeah, that's going to be it for this video. Now that those fucking salads are still not made, that's fucking crazy. Anyway, y'all have a wonderful day. Hopefully I'll be able to make more videos of whatever I want nowadays, but I don't know. I know no one cares about that. But anyway, peace, y'all. Bye-bye.